after hiatus, trying to come back to our stories because we had so much demand. I have to try and not laugh because I get into a cough and then it can go forever and we have to cut, which we did yesterday abruptly. Sorry for that if you were there. So it's interesting to try and look back and figure out what happened, which is part of the process here. I'm sometimes wondering why do this? The answer is there's no good reason. But in thinking of some logic, some reason, there is an attempt at times to understand what happened, see it from a different light. Proust has said at one point that with the passing of time, with us aging, we really become a different person. So I'm not really telling my story, I'm telling the story of someone else. I can hardly understand, or I feel I don't know. So Proust was writing so much, including this. My favorite writer, by the way, number one, Nekpu Sutra. So there are some events that seem impossible. Have I done that? I mean, is it possible? Then we have new information, details. I mentioned that a friend, business partner, told me that I threw the beauty queen's things out the window on the second floor of this flat in the center of the city. 10 kilometers thereabouts that way. But then I concluded I couldn't have done that. And explain a little bit. Let's not repeat this. Now another friend came by a month ago or so. And in fact, it is a bit more than a month. And he said something about this Queen of Beauty participating in something like an orgy. Taking place on a boat, on a small yacht or big yacht, when she went for the Miss Universe, the pageant in Las Vegas. So together with other participants in the pageant, and they got invited and they went for this boat trip, and then on the boat fornication. Now that sounds doubtful, but it does throw a different light, a certain light on some things, on some aspects. I mean, is it, and makes me ask questions and doubt. Was I so fond of it that I refused to believe it, even after so many years, and even after, in a way, having proved the feebleness of the character, of the attachment, because when she came back, it was really over. Or while she was there, she decided that's not, I mean, this connection with me here in this backwater was not something for the future that it just didn't matter anymore in the face of all the scintillating, fascinating, challenging, fabulous things seen in America. America, the earthly paradise, accessible there, and then this thing happening in medieval Romania. So there's that. There's a question of pride. I mean, pride affected me. She was me, and did she go so low as to take part in an orgy? Now, orgy, it sounds too much. Yes, going off with one guy, maybe meeting another one after a few days, but and then then there's more to doubt. It's true. Technically, I refer to Seinfeld in the episode where he has to, not he has to, but he is interested, he's attracted to one Miss Nevada or Alabama, or I don't know. And then there's the question of the chaperone that supposed to keep this image of something decent, something if not pure, something about celebrating virtue, about celebrating decency, modesty, I don't know, old-fashioned, retrograde values. So something which has to go anyway. And let's in fact not talk too much about this now. Just say that the interest in keeping this going for some time, I mean, I maybe interrupt and come back again. It's still there because there are new aspects, even without this revelation. This friend of mine had this friend telling him about 1991 in the spring, this encounter, and then this boat, and then this fiesta, this explosion of pleasure of the senses. Let's put it in a different way. Let's not just use harsh sexual words. And then why not? Sexual revolution had taken place long before. Well, I don't know about here. So there is the amusing or sad, pathetic, both, and romantic aspect on this other side of the ocean, because while she was doing those things, allegedly, who knows? How do you find that out? An investigation. What she was doing or not doing those things in LA, on the boat, in the waters near LA, who knows? I was waiting for a call daily. I would go to Uncle Sandu. I didn't have a phone, fixed or otherwise. It was mobile phones. Then there were not enough fixed phones of any kind in 1999 in this part of the world. So not having a phone, I would go to Uncle Sandu to wait for her to place a call there and tell me how it's going. So, well, lamentable, you know. But this was anticipating. From tomorrow, maybe we get back to her return from, not from LA, Las Vegas, but from Moldova, back in the fall of 1990, so some months before.